Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and selamat sejahtera. My voice is not as usual, still in recovery mode, but I'm going to share with you the first thing is about the requirement of your group assignment as well as your group assignment. So now we're going to take a look on your individual assignment first, the requirement. Okay, so it has stated here the requirement of your group assignment and as well as your individual assignment. Actually, both individual and group assignment has the same requirement. The first thing that you need to have in order for you to get full marks and to get marks for this one is the first thing you need to have 7 pages, okay, or in other words 7 different file names. Okay, you need to save in one folder and then you need to have 7 in the notepad and as well 7 in the HTML. That's the first requirement that you need to have. And then number 2, you need to have a frame concept, either horizontal or vertical or combination of both. You can choose either one. And then the third one, you need to have the choose one type of list. Okay, list is unnumbered list, numbered list or definition list. Okay, number 4, this is an option whether you want to have background image or background color, or you want to have both in different pages. That's good. And then you need to have a background MP3 or MIDI. The next thing is in any pages that you have, you need to make sure you have the coding for font size, font color and font face. Okay, you need to have these 3. Okay, whether you want to have in only 1 page or 2 page. Okay, and then you need to have horizontal reference. I'm going to show you after this what is horizontal reference. Okay, next, number 7, you need to have 5 different images, okay, from the internet or your own image. Maybe you want to have 3 from the internet or 2 from your own image. It depends to you. As long as you apply 5 different pages. More is better, but less no. You need to at least have 5. Okay. Pages created must be linked from one page to another. Yes, this is what we call the home page, the first page. We call it as a home, whereby you have all the link to the other pages in your web. Okay, so as required, you need to have 7 pages, right? So the first page is a home page, and another 6 pages is the link. Okay, so you can link from one to another. And then you need to have a link to other website, link to your email address. Okay, this one is the basic HTML. Okay, so you just need to have this, no need to have more. But again, as far as I'm concerned, this one is what we call a very basic one. Therefore, I'm going to allow if the student want to create their own website by using the what we call another latest software, which is a Google site or Wix. Okay, I'm going to show you after this. Okay, so for this one, oh my baby, someone is knocking the door because I closed the door. Okay, for this one, I'm going to close this one first. Okay. Okay. I'm going to pause first, and I'm going to take my baby. Okay, so I'm going to show you one of example of your friend. I'm going to choose one. Okay. But again, for this one, I need to download first. Okay, I'm going to choose Natasha. Okay, so I have uploaded. I download this one. I'm going to minimize first. Okay, so this is example of your friend's assignment. So which one is I think this one intro is the home page. Okay, Okay, so this is the homepage of her. Okay, as you can see, she linked to the next page, My University. Okay, now let's take a look for this one. I'm going to check her coding first. Okay, so we can see that she have a table, right? Okay, I think the table maybe for the, I'm going to check back. For your individual assignment, okay, I don't think you need table. Do you have to have table in your individual assignment? No. Okay, I think you need to have the table for your group assignment, but again, never mind. If you have it, it's okay. Okay, so this is for you. We can see that she have a frame, she have a photo, and she used the font. You have applied a lot of things here. Okay, and then she have a link to the next page. Okay, so this is your next page. So this is she required the second point, which is the image, the second image, and then the routine. Okay, this is her routine. She put it on the what we call a table. Okay, and then my course. Okay, this is the course that she apply or she take at this semester. And then my friends. Okay, this is all the picture. I think she apply all the what we call requirement 5 photos. Okay, whether you want to use your own photo or you want to use your what we call from the internet. Okay, and then this is your classmate. Okay, yes, she required the mark. Mark means the picture, the moving picture. I'm not sure whether you have the what we call the sound. I'm not sure whether you have it or not. Okay, so this is moving. Okay, it's nice. And then lecturer, I'm not sure what happened. Or she not finished yet, I'm not sure. Okay, so minimize about this one. So she have applied all this requirement actually. Okay, but the best if you have what we call in one page, which is home page, you have all the link. Okay, so easy for you to go back. This one you maintain this one. How you are going to maintain this one? That's why we want you to use the what we call the vertical. Okay, so I'm going to show you another example. This is from class E. Okay, I'm going to pause first because I want to download this one. Okay, next I'm going to show you another example. Okay, which one is the okay? The best, whether you want to choose the front page as home or your info. Okay, for this one, the first one is my information. Okay, almost the same with the previously. Okay, yes, nice table. Okay, you can see that the border of the table. Okay. Actually, I'm going to take a look on her coding. Okay, because one of the students asked me how to make it the what we call okay, now we take a look on the coding. Can you see for this one? Okay, so when you have this one, BG color, you have the marks. Okay, when you have font face, okay, this one is not the font. And not the font for the marks. Okay, the okay, font size, yes, you have image, you have another marks. Okay, this is the border. Can you see this one? Border color. Okay, this is the coding that she used to make the color to be to make the border to have a color. Okay, so very good, Yasmin. Okay, so that one biji color. This one is the cell color. Okay. Okay, next one. Where is it? I'm so sorry. Okay, so where is the link to the next page? Oh, okay, I don't see any link here for the next page. Okay, Yasmin, you should put link. The best if you have link in the in your left or on the top. Okay, but again, I'm going to check yours first because you asked me to check yours. Okay, just you need to have a link after this. Make sure. I'm not sure. I don't see any link here. Okay, so this is your family. Your family, yes, you make the chart family, what we call tree. Okay, very good. And then yes, when we do not have the link, you need to open one by one. It's already good because you have a page by page, but again you need to have a link for each of the pages. And then your hobbies, okay. Yes, she has a link, okay, for M-Star, okay. I'm not sure whether you have the music or not, or am I make it silent? And then this is your website. Okay, so sorry, this is her from page. Okay, class, when you make the pages, make sure you have a link to go back to the home page. Okay, so for example, my information is the first one. Okay, you should have a link to go back to that page. Okay, that's why the best, when you make a standardized page, when you have what we call the link on the top, on the left, or on the right, it depends. Okay, that's why I'm going to show you this one. Okay, so good. Okay, so previously I have asked you to learn about the Google site. Okay, Google site is very easy to use as well as Wix. So this one is more to the drag and what we call drag and drop. You drag and then you drop and then you just change. Okay, this is what we call the link. You have the link, this one, and each page. For example, I press our MCO activities. Okay, you still have this link. Can you see this one? Okay, so this student is actually using the site, the Google site. Why do okay, so again, I allow my student to use the Google site. Okay, why? Because you can have your own name. For example, googlesite.com view little Kitsuna. If you have your own, you do not have that one. Okay, but never mind. If you have finished, you just submit me in the folder. You are going still to get marks. This one is for those who like to try to use the Google site or Wix sites. So this student is using the Google site. Okay, so I'm going to show you the coding for this one. It's quite different. Right click and then go to the view source. Okay, so when you use the Google site, you can see this one, they are using the JavaScript. Yes, most of them using the JavaScript. Okay, but you still have the coding for IMG, but you do not have this one. So we need to take a look on each of the page, whether you use the used to apply the requirement of your group assignment and individual assignment. Okay, and another option, if you have finished but you still want to have this kind of what we call this kind of website by using Google site or website, you can have a link to your Google Drive. Can you see this is your Google Drive link, right? Okay, and then you have copy this one, and then I can have the link from this website to this link. You can do that one. Okay, yes, if you want to make your website much what we call outstanding. Okay, but this one is the version, this one, okay, in the folder you have already applied the requirement for your individual assignment. Again, I repeat, if you have this folder, you have applied the requirement of your individual assignment. Okay, but this one is for those students who want to make your website with your name. For example, the student Little Kitsuna, you want to make your website is more outstanding. It depends on you. Okay, so I already have given you the what we call Google site. That one is the latest one. Okay, so I think as the easiest for you to use is Google site compared to the Wix site. Okay, so most of the students have completed their website actually, and then I just want to show you the marks. I'm going to hold for a second. Okay, so I'm going to share with you the rubric for this one. The first one is the content. Yes, you have the marks between 1 to 5. Okay, so we are going to take a look about your content first. So I'm going to give you the marks according to this one. Okay, if the yes, you need to have your theme. Okay, theme, for example, theme, maybe you love flowers, you use the theme of flowers, or you use the color combination red and black. It depends to you. Okay. Layout, yes. The layout already give you the layout, whether you want to use yes, I have given you maybe 4, 5, 6 layout. You can use that wisely. If you have the same layout, it's interesting. Make it interesting. Okay. Navigation is from one page to another page. That's why you need to have a link. For example, the front page, you need to have a link for another pages, and then from that pages you need to have a link to go back. Okay. That's why the best is you have the same what we call navigation on the top, like Little Kisuna. Okay, you have this one. Okay, so in every page you have this one, so easy for you to go back to one another. Okay, you still make it like this using the basic HTML. Okay, by using the layout that I have given you. I have given you a lot of example, right, for the layout. Okay, next, the navigation, and then the background. Yes, the background that you have been using, whether you use the color background, whether you use the image background. Okay, how you use it, make sure is what we call use wisely for that one background. Okay, not what we call, it's not standardized, it's not from one page to another. For example, you about my family, and then you use the background family. Yes, about your friend, maybe you use the background of cartoon about their friends. Okay, the color choices. Yes, the choices of your color, make sure you make it interesting. And then the font. Okay, font are consistent. This is according to the mark. Just make it you apply the requirement, but make it interesting to get the high marks. And then the graphic that you have using, and lastly is the sound that you have choose. Okay, so this is what we call the explanation for this one. So that's it for now. I'm going to give you another video, but I'm not sure whether you want to use the Google site or not. So that's why I'm already give it to you the first video of how you're going to create your Google site. But again, I'm going to ask you in the class after this whether you want to use or you want to proceed to the basic one. So the due date for assignment, I'm going to give to give it the date to you in the group Telegram. Okay, so okay, I forget one thing about the what we call horizontal. Okay, whether the student use it or not. Okay, okay, I ask you I ask you to do my individual the exercise, right? Okay, so this is your exercise 1 to exercise 9. Oh, this one is until 9. So you're supposed to submit until exercise what we call exercise 10. I'm not sure whether which exercise I gave you the coding. I'm going to take a look first. No. Okay, we did not have it here. Let me take a look first. That's why I asked you to have this what we call exercise for you to refer back. Okay. Not this one. So student asked me about the horizontal reference. Okay, I'm not sure which part I give which question that have the horizontal reference. Okay, so we have this one. So I'm going to open I'm going to pause a second because I want to download. Okay. Okay, class. So regarding the question about horizontal reference, yes, I do believe some of you quite confused because of the reference. Okay, so I'm going to show you of this one. Okay, make sure you have it in your website. Okay, HTML. When we open HTML, please make sure you close the HTML. Okay, and then you have the title, you have the head, the title. Oops. Title is HR. HR means let me name it as horizontal reference. Okay, close this one, close the title, and then close the head. Okay, so what I'm going to show you now, okay, just I'm going to have H1. We will take it test HR size 50% width. And then make sure you close this one. Okay, this is what we call horizontal reference. HR width, okay, width equal to 50%. Okay, I'm going to show you after this what is the difference between this one. Okay, and then next one we have another one. We have we're going to have this one H3. Okay, so I want you to take a look on the differences. H3, and then 80%. Okay, make it here 80%. Okay, I forget to have the body of your web. Okay, body, and then you close the body. Okay, so I'm going to save this one as, oops, yes, I save it as HR, and then I save another one as HR.html. Okay, so we're going to take a look what this will look like. Okay, so can you see this one, the line? Okay, this is what we call horizontal references. Okay, so this one is 50% and this one is 80%. Can you see the differences between 50% and 80%? So if we have a paragraph, maybe you are writing about your family, for example, previously like Yasmin, you can have this one, the horizontal references, to make what we call yes, as what we call partition from one part to another. Okay, so again, this is the coding for this one. HR with 50% and HR with 80%. Okay, you need to have this one for your horizontal reference. Okay, so that's it for now. I think if you have any more question, we are going to discuss in the group Telegram. So that's it for now. Thank you so much, class.